many people don't take the time to manage their stress bucket until it's actually overflowing and all that stress starts leaking out from a emotional, a physical, a mental, or a spiritual perspective. Now, stress stacks. The stresses that we experience in our life layer like a cake. So, the more stress you have over time, the fuller your stress bucket will become. And if you don't take the time to learn the tools and techniques that are necessary to help you empty your stress bucket, to stop it from overflowing, then it will leak out. And our bodies generate a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol actually kills brain cells, particularly the brain cells in our hippocampus, which is responsible for memory. So the more stress you have, the more brain cells, the more memories you will lose. So it's really vital that we take the time to look after our stress levels, to manage our stress levels, so that we can ensure that we stop our stress bucket from overflowing. And at some point in our life, irrespective of how full your stress bucket is, something is going to kick it over. So it's really important that you try and keep the levels of your stress low, so that if it does get knocked over, you can recover quickly and there's not going to be a massive struggle for you personally, for you physically, and for those around you if your stress bucket is kicked by a curveball, such as losing a family member or losing something in your life, whatever that may happen to be. Now, for myself, I help people unchain themselves from their pain, help leaders unlock the secrets to greater mental clarity and performance, and I help them unleash their potential through brain health habits to lead their family and their team more effectively to that next level in life. I'm a certified brain health high performance coach and havening techniques practitioner, and I myself have really struggled with chronic stress. In fact, I think I've been chronically stressed for the best part of 15 years, and I didn't recognize the stress that was building and building and building until it really overflowed when I was working in the corporate world. And I really struggled to get out of bed in the morning. I just didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't have any energy. My motivation was rock bottom. My energy levels were rock bottom. My habits were just dreadful from a brain health perspective. I was eating all the wrong foods, drinking all the wrong drinks, and using self-care tactics to help me short term, but long term it was just stacking to the stress levels. And it wasn't until I got the 4 fundamentals that are necessary to help you avoid your stress bucket from overflowing that things really shifted in my life. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, my goodness, I don't have the time to empty my stress bucket. My question is, do you have the time not to empty it? Do you want to be going through your life constantly having your tempers fray, constantly being at the end of your tether, finding things that just trip you over that normally you would be able to handle quite normally? Is that the person that you want to be, or do you want to have the tools and techniques necessary so that you are managing your stress bucket, so that you are keeping the levels in your stress bucket low, so that you are emptying it on a consistent basis and avoiding it overflowing and leaking out physically? I mean, I used to suffer from psoriasis as a result of stress. I used to get dry hair. There's many ways that stress leaks out of our body. So it's really important that you take the time to look after your stress levels. So what are the 4 fundamental things that you can do to help you avoid your stress bucket from overflowing and keep emptying it on a consistent basis? Well, this can be remembered by the mnemonic QED. And the first one, Q, is for quality sleep. Quality sleep is absolutely fundamental to managing our brain health and particularly managing our stress levels. It is the first thing that our bodies need when we are sick, and it is often the first thing that we drop when we are in a space of overwhelm. In fact, our brains clean themselves when they go to sleep at night. They get rid of the toxins that build up in our brains. So it is fundamental that you do take the time to get the quality sleep that you need so that you can, on a daily, or if we focus on it on a nightly basis, make sure that you are recharging your brain to keep those stress levels low. The next one is exercise. Exercise is an absolutely fantastic way to manage your stress levels. And if you think about your monkey mindset, which is where all of your emotional, where all of your emotions and feelings are stored, if you are feeling that your stress levels are bubbling up, then it's a great way to release those. Exercise helps us manage our stress hormone cortisol, and it also helps us generate those really helpful neurotransmitters, dopamine, which boosts our motivation, and serotonin, which boosts our level of happiness. So it is really vital that you take the time out to do exercise, ideally on a daily basis. At least 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week is what is recommended, and do the exercise that you love, that's appropriate for your health conditions. That's really fundamental. We know from studies that exercise has been shown to be more effective over the long term than taking some antidepressants. So it's really a fundamental pill that should be taken every day. The third one is your diet. D is for diet, and I'm not talking about going on a diet. I'm talking about eating the foods that love you back and drinking the drinks that love you back from a brain and whole body health perspective. And this is to really make sure that you avoid putting into your body stuff that causes inflammation, that sets that internal fire in the body, that raises your stress levels, raises your cortisol levels in your body. And it's a fire that you can't often see until, as I said, your stress bucket overflows. So it's really vital that you take the time to eat the foods and drink the drink that loves you back. And that's avoiding really sugary stuff, avoiding alcohol, avoiding the foods that actually cause you inflammation if you're allergic to it. And if you don't know what your allergies are, then it is really appropriate to go on an elimination diet. So focus on making sure that the diet helps you rather than hurts you. The fourth one is, and this is SH, is self-havening. And self-havening is an absolutely fantastic tool if you use it daily to help you calm your brain down. It actually, from scientific studies, has been shown to reduce the stress hormone cortisol and to reduce blood pressure and also to reduce your heart rate. So it is a fantastic tool and we all can learn to do it. And my daughter Lilia has done a lovely video on it, so please do look at the link of her showing you how to self-haven, and also there is one of me talking about what self-havening is to really help you manage your day-to-day stresses so that you have a relief valve that you can tap into every day by adopting those 4 fundamental strategies to avoid your stress bucket from overflowing. Just a reminder as to what they are is quality sleep, exercise, diet that is appropriate for you, eating the foods and drinking the drink that loves you back, and self-havening. If you'd like to find out more about how I can help you empty your stress bucket and avoid it from overflowing, then please do click on the link below to register yourself for a free Unleashed strategy call so that we can find the right program for you.